Alright, I just want to hop on here and share this real quick. This is something I come up with, something me and a friend of mine have been trying to perfect and work on. I think we're pretty close, but something we're talking about selling because nobody offers this. We haven't found it anywhere. A solution for the problem, anyway. So first, let me start by saying what we got this rolling. I received a shipment of slugs recently, and I'm not going to say what company I got them from because we're not going to do that here. It's not why we're here. And they just had one little flimsy piece of foam. I don't even know where the foam went. It's basically this, but I think it was a little thinner than this. I mean, you can see through that. Just one little wrap around the slugs, and they were just all loose and rattled and weren't packaged very well. So what it resulted in was a bunch of dings and dents and deformed heads and stuff like that, and on the slugs, and it caused some issues with accuracy and grouping. But I'm not going to name that company. I don't want to start that here. But what I will name is this company, because I don't care what it is. I've never seen somebody take so much care packaging something for shipping. They came in like a foam tray with each cut out for each individual tin, and then when you open the tin, it's got foam inserts wrapped around the inside on the bottom layer. I mean, look at those slugs. Oh, the camera's over here. They look perfect. And then it's got the, he cuts a couple pieces up here to pack them nice and tight so they don't move at all. Like, they're secure in there. So, shout out to Bars there. He's got the shipping figured out. Thought I'd give him a shout out on that. But anyway, so what I did, or this isn't going to be a shipping solution. It wouldn't be very cost effective. But I told myself there had to be a better way to store these things, because if you've just got them loose in a tin, or you're loose in a, they're just banging around against each other, and you're causing yourself issues. So grabbed a couple of these. These are like Altoid tins. What some people ship them in, or store them in, how you get them. And I come up with an insert that goes in them. This one holds 40 30 caliber rounds. So far we've got them in 22, 25, and 30. Obviously, that's about all you're going to fit in one of these tins anyway, I think, is a 30 cal. Depending on the grain weight, you might go up to like a 357 or a 9mm, but I don't think, you'll fit much bigger than a 30, really. But anyway, this thing's just loose and flopping around in there because of this lip on the inside. And the other problem I have with these cans, I don't know if you ever dropped one, but I dropped two, and they had 200 something slugs in them. And when that happened, I knocked them off the shooting table, and they just they popped right open and fell all in the horse crap and everything else in the field. And then I spent an hour and a half picking rocks and leaves and horse crap and everything else out of them and sorting them with a grain scale. So and this was before I even stuck the tin in it, so that quickly became a bye-bye situation. And we come up with this. Now, these are slide top tins, so they don't, if you drop them, the lid's not going to just flop open. And it serves another purpose you'll see in a second. But same insert, except I'm able to, because the lip is on the outside of this can, and it's a smooth on the inside here, it's a smooth wall, I'm able to put the insert tighter in there so it doesn't move at all. Like, it's there. Still 40. These are 78 grain boat tail hollow points. My friend's got some 111 grain or 112 grain, something like that, and they fit in here too. But that's about the max. It's, somewhere around the 110 to 115 grain slug range for a 30 cal. But those are 78 grains. I've got some, these are 71 grain hybrid style boat tails. They fit in there nice. And then cool part about these flip top or these slide top tins, you can, I'm sure everybody knows what a rimfire box does. You slide your lid to however many you want out. Say I want 2 out of there. Well, there's 2. You know, these, one was all. There was no option of in between. I mean, you know, you can try to contort your hand to fit down there and dump it, but it's easier with this, you know. And also I can get this insert in and out real easy, so if it's empty, you pull it out, set it on the desk, and you don't have to worry about reaching in these lips to get them in there, which, I mean, it's not, they fall right in there anyway. You don't have to really fight with it. So yeah, that's 30s. I've got some, I think these are 30s too. These are just some standard hollow point cut base 68 grain maybe. I mean, they fit in there just fine. And then, like I said, we come up with some 22 and 25 stuff too. So this is a 22, and I can fit 60 holes in here. And these are actually 19 grain, and I made this one flush with the top of the box. These are 19 grain slugs. I can double stack these slugs in here and get 120. Same deal with these. You run it down. I want 4. There's 4. You know, they come out real easy, in and out real easy. You don't have to fight with them. They're not beating each other up. They're not, you know, flopping around in your backpack, the back seat of your truck, floorboard of your truck, getting all dinged up and killing your accuracy. I think this is, yeah, this is one for a 25. So, no, is this 25? I don't think that's 25. This is the 25. Let's see, yeah. So, 45 will fit in the 25 tin. So, I mean, and you got about 14 mils of depth, something like that. Hang on, I think it's 14. No, 13.6. So you can fit a 13 and a half millimeter long projectile in there, which translates over. No, let me try that again. 13.6 translates to a little over half an inch. So I mean, you know, a little over half inch projectile will fit in there on both of them. And it keeps your slugs safe, keeps them from getting beat up, keeps them from getting dinged up. Because everybody knows that a beat up, dinged up slug, or any projectile, air gun or not, doesn't fly the best. So you're killing accuracy. But yeah, we're thinking about selling these. We haven't 100% come up with pricing because we've got to figure out the supply chain cost and stuff like that to get the materials going. Mainly the tins. We've pretty much got the amount of plastic for the 3D printer down to a couple cents up or down where it needs to be for production. But the tins are what we gotta find out if we can get wholesale these or whatever before we come up with a number. But we're thinking about selling these if there's enough interest in these, and I haven't seen anybody sell these. I haven't seen them readily available anywhere, so I just wanted to share it to see if there was an interest in it, see if anybody would be interested in these. Obviously this little tray does not go with it. That's something I come up with for myself there to slide down in my box here for storage.